Shit. Didn't think they'd ever let him out.
He kept his head down. Helps people forget.
People will remember soon enough. When they see him walking down the streets of their neighborhoods, it will be bad for business.
Well, what are we gonna do, Sonny?
We treat him like an old friend and keep him busy out of town, okay? We've been talking about expanding down south, right? Vice City is 24-karat gold these days. The Colombians, the Mexicans, hell, even those Cuban refugees are cutting themselves a piece of some nice action.
But it's all drugs, Sonny. None of the families will touch that shit.
Times are changing. The families can't keep their backs turned while our enemies reap the rewards. So, we send someone down to do the dirty work for us and cut ourselves a nice, quiet slice, okay? Who's our contact down there?
Ken Rosenberg, schmuck of a lawyer. How's he gonna hold Vassetti's leash?
We don't need him to. We just set him loose in Vice City. We give him a little cash to get started, okay? Give it a few months. Then we go down. Pay him a little visit, right? See how he's doing.
Hello, this is Nick. I'm trying a new system today. We're going to see how the audio sounds. And the reason I chose PS2 is so I can adjust the audio.
Hey guys, it's Ken Rosenberg here. Hey, great, hey. Well, I'm gonna drive you guys to the meet, okay? Now, I've talked to the suppliers, and they are very keen to start a business relationship. So, if all goes well, we should be doing very nicely for ourselves, which is, you know, good. Okay, so they're brothers, okay? One operates the business, and the other one does the flying.
This is such a classic game. It's going to be a classic for years. Such a unique setting.
Okay, that's them in the chopper. All right, here's the deal. They want a straight exchange on open ground. All right? Okay, stay tight. Let's go.
Got it?
100% pure grade A Colombian, my friend.
Let me see it.
The greens?
10s and 20s. Used.
I think we have a deal, my friend.
Oh, shit! Come on, get out of here! Drive!
Oh shit. He was ready to dive through that window. Good thing it was open. I see what it meant. Splat.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Okay, so as I said, the reason I chose this game was because you can adjust the audio and you can play around with things. So, that's what I'm going to do. But first, I got to test this out. Hello, hello, hello. Can you still hear me? Playing some MJ on the radio. Can you still hear me?
We interrupt your programming with a message from the State Department. All bridges and some roads in the Vice City metropolitan area have been closed because of a severe weather warning. Meteorologists are tracking
all the women in this game have that swaying
5
walk.
Caribbean islands and is heading for Vice City. More updates soon.
Okay, I'm going to take a little drive and I'm going to talk for a little bit and then I'm going to see what's going on. It is cool watching this game. It's being fed through an HDMI cord right now, so it looks pretty crispy. And the device that I have set up is being fed by a component cable. And the screen just went black for some reason. Okay, we're back. I don't know what's going on. Well, I guess that'll be another thing I'll have to check out. Okay, so now time to adjust the audio and turn the music way, way down. Hopefully you guys can still hear it, because the music in this game is great. And now the audio, the FSX or whatever it's called, is way down too. So hopefully now you can hear me. Okay, so I'm gonna play a little while. I'll do a few missions and see what happens. And I really don't have any better ideas than this, unfortunately. For the Super Nintendo NES, it doesn't seem like anything is recording the way I want it to. So let's just give this a shot. Not gonna save my game. Maybe I'll play through this whole game if I ever get this stuff figured out, but right now I feel like I don't have a good enough handle on it yet to really do a long game like this.
Hello, Sonny.
Tommy! Tommy!
Tommy, you called my brick phone!
I know. You're just overwhelmed with emotion. 15 years.
Seems like only yesterday. I guess that's a perspective thing.
Hey, doing time for the family.
Hey, Tommy's talking on a
Hey,
phone that doesn't have any
family
wires
was
coming
after
out of
its
it.
own, okay? So how'd the deal go down? You sitting on some white gold?
Look, Sonny, we were set up. The deal was an ambush. Harry and Lee are dead.
You better be kidding me, Tommy. Tell me you still got the money.
He doesn't even
No,
care
Sonny.
about the people who died.
I don't have the money.
That was my money, Tommy! My money!
My money! Bury me with my
You
money.
better not be screwing me, Tommy, because you know I'm not a man to be screwed with.
Wait, Sonny. You have my personal assurance that I'm going to get you your money back and the drugs, and I'm going to mail you the dicks of those responsible.
Hey, I already know that. You're not a fool, Tommy, but I
Hey, I'm expecting those dicks, Tommy.
If it was anybody else,
You gotta send those FedEx. You gotta send next day delivery, you understand?
I'm gonna let you have this.
Look, Sonny, you got my word.
I'll be in touch.
I'm not sure what the guy who does the voice for Sonny, I'm not sure what his name is. I want to say it's Chris Penn. Chris Penn, the guy who was in Reservoir Dogs. I think he died not too long ago. But it really sounds like his voice. And he was kind of a freak in that movie, in Reservoir Dogs, not in real life. I don't know these people in real life. But yeah, driving around Vice City. This game has this weird like ghosting effect for like every like car that moves. I think there's a way to turn it off. Actually, as long as we're fooling around with stuff. Let me see about it and see if I can find it. Let's see, display, brightness, turn brightness down just a little bit. Trails, turn trails off. Subtitles, I like subtitles, I'll have that on. Widescreen, keep that off. Radar mode, maps and blips, HUD mode, on. Screen position. I actually do have to adjust the screen a little bit. Okay. Whoa, now it just got really dark. This is too dark for Florida. Hang on. Okay, there we go, that's better. I live in Florida, by the way, so let's go visit our lawyer friend. You gotta love lawyers. They get you the monies that you need. Stereotypical Jewish lawyer, of course.
Go get some sleep, he says. I have been sitting in this chair all night with the lights off, drinking coffee. This is a disaster. We are so screwed, man.
Well, why are you drinking coffee if you're trying to get sleep?
Come down here and rip my head off. It's ridiculous. I did not go to law school for this. Okay, now what the hell are we gonna do?
Shut up, sit down, relax. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna find out who took our cocaine. And then we're gonna kill them.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea.
Tommy Vercetti might be the first self-aware video game character.
Colonel Juan
He just does not give a
Garcia
fuck.
Cortez. He's the one that helped me set up this deal well away from Vice City's established thugs, okay? Now listen, he's holding his party out in the bay on his expensive yacht, and all of Vice
He's
City's
kind of
big
like
players
Trevor
are gonna be
Phillips
there,
from
okay?
the
I
5th
have an
game.
invite. Of course I have an invite, but there's
Like, he's
no
just
way
like, I'll
that
just
I'm
kill
going out
everybody,
there,
and he
sticking my
just
head
does
out
not
the door. No,
care
I told
how.
you.
Shut up. I'll go myself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, I like 1978 too, but you know, this isn't gonna be a beer and strippers do. I mean, no offense, but I think that you might turn heads on the runway for the wrong reasons.
What's wrong with the way I'm dressed?
Okay, look, here, stop by Raphael.
That was a cut at how he
Tell
was
him I
dressing.
sent you. He'll make you look respectable. Okay, go, come on.
Who does that guy think he is? Now I gotta dress like a chump as well as hang out with them? I like this shirt.
That's pretty funny. It's almost like they just left the mic running and Ray Liotta was just complaining about something. They just caught that by accident.
You know what it takes to make a great record, and so does
I like the way he's dressed too. I gotta get more shirts like that. It's more short sleeve, like silk shirts that button up. I can look like a respectable gentleman. And also stay cool. Okay, here we go. Raphael's.
Nice bike.
Huh. Yeah, let's just go steal this dude's bike. Why not?
No, my bike!
And run him over. Why not? It's so funny. I actually remember this game very well. I like know my way around and stuff. Like, there's not many sandbox games where I remember exactly where everything is, but this is one of them. Ooh. Controls aren't as tight in this game as they are in the later games. Okay, I guess that's not gonna work. This is where you meet all the villains of the game. At the party. With the boobs. She's naked under those clothes.
Buenas noches.
Huh?
I understand you are here on the behalf of Mr. Rosenberg. I hope any recent problems have not affected his health or mental well-being, Mr.
Rossetti.
This guy sounds
Just
Russian.
got a touch of...
I thought he's supposed to be like
Excellent, excellent. And you?
like Hispanic or something.
I just want my
His
merchandise.
name's Cortez.
It's an unfortunate set of circumstances for all involved. Of course, I have
Join me for some
initiated
vodka,
own
my
lines
friend.
of inquiry, but such a delicate matter will take time. Perhaps we'll talk later. Meanwhile, let me
Perhaps we'll share a bottle of vodka.
Mercedes! Cara mia, could you look after our guest while I attend to my necessary obligations?
Of course, Daddy.
Please, excuse me.
This chick is a total slut.
You try living with her. Anyway, let me point out some of our more distinguished guests. That's our Congressman Alex Shrub with rising silicone star, Candy Sucks.
And have you met my lovely wife, Laura?
Candy
no?
Sucks.
Well, unfortunately, she's in Alabama. This is Candy.
And over there, we have the Vice City Mamba's star titan, BJ. Always the charmer.
I blocked down on him, and then I put him in a wheelchair.
That is good. Well, now I'm looking at some prime...
And that poolside amphibian is Jez Torrent, lead singer with Love Fist.
Can I tell you? Do you know how they play ping pong? It's islands. Let me tell you. It does not involve a paddle, if you know.
Impotent. And the chatty trio, that sleeping sweat gland is Papa's right-hand gimp, Gonzalez. And the other two are Pastor Richards and pseudo-intellectual film director Steve Scott.
Throws a passion with the Nympho invaders when the giant shark comes in and just bites their dicks off. Now, you never saw anything like that before.
Colonel, your party is never a triumph. I can only apologize.
Oh, de nada, amigo. How do we find you?
Our business is very trying. Barbarians at the gate. A time for rewarding one's friends.
This guy's voice
and
sounds familiar
liquidating
too.
One's enemies, amigo.
Who's the loudmouth?
Ricardo Diaz, he's Mr. Cole.
Mercedes!
I'm Mr.
I
Pepsi.
was just taking my friend back into town. Another time, Ricardo.
Ricardo, let's go.
Let's get out of here. Actually, take me to the pole position.
Drinks.
Pole Position Club. Why does she want to go to a strip joint? I don't know. I don't claim to understand the way women think about things, but I'm gonna steal a car because this looks like a nice one.
The car for freedom. The car for.
Will you be working for my father?
Maybe.
Do you mind me resting my hand in your lap?
Maybe.
So difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos.
Trying not to kill anybody, unless it's necessary. Because it's actually kind of hard to lose your wanted level in this game. Okay. You have to like come to a complete stop. It's totally different from the later games.
I'm sure you will.
Look at that. Look at those graphics. So we're doing okay already. We got a nice nice suit and a nice car. And here's a building that I can't buy, so you have to unlock it. This is one of those games where you have to unlock things.
My girlfriend yesterday, if a woman were president,
and you know what?
we'd nuke
I
the
appreciate
country
that.
every 28 days. In these times
It makes
of
it
trouble,
more
like
rewarding when you
international
actually do
scary
unlock it.
things that cause anxiety. People seek soul ice.
Okay, so what am I gonna do to end this video? Let's do something
Some
fun.
visit lady friends, others go to a bar.
Alright, let's drive at top speed. Start things off, crash into a corner, which always just completely ruins it. You know what's odd? You can't swim in this game. I think the first game that you can swim in is the third game. And when I say third game, I mean, what's it called? San Andreas. Of course, I'm not talking about the Grand Theft Auto 3, which hasn't aged as well as this game and the other game. Also, these cars, like, they are super weak in this game. So,
Pregnant moon? What are you talking about, Jessamine?
alright, I know what I want to do. I want to go off this one jump over here.
My compost covered green me Gethsemane.
I think that I can do it. But this is a pretty cool jump, and this is how I'll end the video.
Persecuting us. It's been going on for thousands of years. Native Americans, they studied crystals.
Here we go.
The ancient Chinese, Belgians, Superman, they all studied crystals. So why do you find it so weird? Grab your crystal, hold it tight, and close your eyes.
I did it. I did it. I did it. I can't see. Smoke everywhere. Smoke turned into fire everywhere. Oh my god, I'm on fire. Woo!